Witaj ponownie. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. Dzień dobry. So we are going to be checking this out that says, what are Polish people really like? So I don't know the question, and let's check this video out together. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please give the video a huge and massive thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not, share with comment, and let's dive into today's topic.
You know that feeling when you think you know a place or a people based on what you've heard, only to have those assumptions completely shattered once you experience it for yourself? That's exactly what happened to me with Poland. I had this blurry, vague picture of Polish people. Serious, maybe a little cold, very traditional. And to be fair, that's not an uncommon stereotype. But the reality is so much more complex, rich, and in many ways beautiful. Today, I want to take you into the heart of Polish behavior. Not the touristy guidebook version, but what it actually feels like to interact with Polish people. Whether you're a visitor, a newcomer, or someone trying to understand a friend, colleague, or partner from Poland. So if you've ever wondered how Poles think, communicate, socialize, celebrate, or even argue, this video is for you. Stick around, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you see an entire culture.
Okay.
Let's start with something that caught me off guard in the best possible way. Polish hospitality. There's a kind of warmth in Poland that doesn't always show up in the first 5 minutes. But once you're in, you're really in. Being invited to someone's home in Poland is a
Really?
big deal. It means you've earned
Oh,
trust.
that's nice.
And once that door opens, the whole atmosphere shifts. Suddenly, you're surrounded by food. A lot of food, and you're being offered everything from homemade soups to pierogi, cakes, and of
That's very
course,
homey.
vodka. And refusing too much of it, that's almost
Really?
offensive.
Even
You'll
when you
hear,
are full?
eat, you're too skinny, even if you just had 3 servings. That's
Aw.
love. Polish
Even
skill.
when you are full.
But hospitality isn't just about food. It's also about emotional generosity. Poles often go out of their way to make sure you feel welcome, even if it means going a bit outside their comfort zone. And while they might not always show excitement in a bubbly or exaggerated way, their actions speak volumes. Whether it's picking you up from the airport, lending you something they cherish, or making sure you're not walking alone at night, it's care in its most grounded,
No, that's
genuine
nice.
form. Now, one thing you'll notice right away is that Polish people carry themselves with a certain seriousness. There's not a lot of small talk with strangers. Smiling at people in the street, not common. Making cheerful conversation in the elevator, not really a thing. But this isn't rudeness, it's just cultural. In Poland, sincerity is valued more than surface-level friendliness. When someone says, "How are you?" they mean it. When they offer you advice or criticism, they're being real, not rude. It's actually refreshing once you get used to it. You stop wasting energy on filler and start connecting in more meaningful ways. This brings us to how Polish people communicate. In
Guys, let's talk about the hospitality. Okay, it's so amazing. All right, I love the place. Let me highlight the place I love the most about the hospitality, whereby when they welcome you to their home, they offer you food, drinks, and vodka. And even if you are full, they say ask you to eat more. It's really, really amazing that to show you that the person actually cares about you, especially when you're a foreigner in a foreign home, for the national to be able to invite you, be your friend, and or come into their home, give you food and everything is really priceless. Okay, so that part is so amazing about Polish people, and I'm really, really happy. Yeah, I'm happy that we're able to learn this in today's video. Okay, I've been doing back-to-back reaction about Poland, and this was a very, very clear definition of how Polish people treat foreigners. Yeah, it's really amazing.
general, Poles are very direct. They say what they think, they don't sugarcoat things, and they're not afraid of silence. This might feel intimidating at first, especially if you're from a culture where indirectness is the norm. But once you understand that this directness comes from a place of honesty, it becomes something you really appreciate. You never have to wonder where you stand. You're not left guessing if someone is just being polite or if they actually mean what they say. It's clarity, not confrontation. And while Poles might seem serious in public, behind closed doors, it's often a different story. There's humor, sharp, dry, sarcastic, and often very self-deprecating. Polish jokes can be layered with irony, especially when it comes to politics, history, or everyday frustrations. It's a humor that developed through hardship, a coping mechanism forged over centuries of occupation, war, and political instability. It's not loud or slapstick. It's subtle, clever, and surprisingly universal once you get the rhythm of it.
Okay.
Speaking of history, this is something you can't ignore when talking about Polish identity. Poland's past has been marked by incredible resilience.
Yeah,
the country disappeared from maps for over a century, was ravaged by 2 world wars, and lived under communist rule for decades. These experiences have shaped a collective character defined by endurance, resourcefulness, and quiet strength. There's a reason why Polish people take pride in their independence, language, and traditions. They had to fight to keep them. That pride isn't loud, but it's ever present. You feel it in the way they speak about Chopin, Pope John Paul II, solidarity, or even the Polish language itself. Family plays a massive role in all of this. In Poland, family is not just important, it's foundational. Many people live close to their extended family or stay connected even across long distances. Elders are respected, and family traditions are preserved and passed down carefully. You'll see this especially during the holidays. Christmas in Poland, for example, is filled with ritual. 12 dishes on Christmas Eve, waiting for the first star to appear before dinner, sharing the oplek wafer, and offering personal wishes to each person at the table. It's deeply emotional and bonding. And even outside holidays, there's a sense that family comes first,
it's always so amazing.
Religion is part of this picture too. Poland is one of the most Catholic countries in Europe, and while not everyone is deeply religious in practice, the cultural influence is undeniable. Many values, modesty, hospitality, a focus on family, respect for tradition, are rooted in this Catholic background. You'll see it in the way people approach life milestones, baptisms, weddings, funerals, and even how Sundays are still often treated as sacred, restful days. But don't make the mistake of thinking Poland is stuck in the past. While tradition runs deep, Poland is also a place of innovation, education, and change. Young Poles are often highly educated, multilingual, and tech-savvy. There's a rise
of different dishes, being displayed on the Christmas table. Is it that it's just only one person that will cook it, or the whole family comes together and cook it? And again, another question I want to ask, that the 12 different dishes, is it that you cook it on the 23rd? Because I know in some Europe countries, their Christmas is mainly on the 24th, okay? But here in Africa, 25th is where we do the big celebration. So I want to understand that, is it that the mother or the wife cooks the 12 different dishes a day before 24th, or is the whole family that joins? Because 12 different dishes is a lot. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, how one person will be able to cook all those 12 food before Christmas. That is incredible. That is really, really strength in the Polish women. Yeah, so please, you can do it to highlight me more about these dishes in the comment section, okay? And I love the video, the clips he used to reference the tradition of the Christmas, how sharing the food, sharing is giving. This is really, really unique. Okay, guys, so let's keep on watching.
Tradition runs deep. Poland is also a place of innovation, education, and change.
Literally nothing.
Young Poles are often highly educated, multilingual, and tech-savvy. There's a rising global mindset, especially in cities like Warsaw, Krakow, and Wrocław, where startups thrive, international communities grow, and cultural exchange is strong. That blend, tradition, and modernity is one of the most fascinating things about Polish society today. Now let's talk about relationships, whether friendship, business, or romantic. Polish people tend to be cautious at first, but once you build trust, the bond is solid. Friendships are often deep and loyal. Poles don't say friend lightly, but when they do, it means something real. In dating and relationships, they often value commitment, honesty, and shared values over flashiness.
Oh,
You
that's
won't find a lot of empty
amazing.
gestures, but you will find depth, sincerity, and effort. Of course, like in any culture, there are challenges too. Sometimes this seriousness can feel overwhelming to outsiders. There's a tendency to be self-critical as a society, and certain topics like politics, history, or national identity can be emotionally charged. But these complexities are part of what makes the culture so compelling. It's not surface level, it's layered, rich, and constantly evolving. So, what are Polish people really like? They're warm in a quiet way. They're loyal, thoughtful, proud of who they are, and often funny in ways that catch you off guard. They value connection over politeness, substance
wow.
over small talk, and tradition even as they look forward. They may not always be easy to read at first,
nice.
but give it time, and you'll discover a depth of character
That's nice.
that's incredibly rewarding to know. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you. I hope this helped you see Poland and its people from a fresh perspective. Whether you're planning a trip, learning the language, or just curious about the culture, understanding how Poles behave is the first step to building real, meaningful connections. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Polish culture, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. I cover real stories, culture, and insight from around the world. And if you really love the work I'm doing here, consider becoming a channel member. It's a great way to support the content and unlock exclusive extras like behind-the-scenes videos.
It's amazing to watch. Okay, the highlight of the day was Polish people are warm and quiet. Quiet and warm. Okay, like they're quiet. Yes, does not mean that they're aggressive. They're quiet does not mean that they are rude. Yes, it takes time to get to know someone. It's in general, okay? And the fact that they don't really do too much small talks doesn't mean that they are annoying or they are rude people. It's just that they need to get to know you more before giving you the whole full package. Yeah, there's some people in life that even if they give you a full package and at the long road, you and the person might not be that friends anymore. But the quiet one, when you start knowing the person, you like just like onions. You know, when you get onions, you peel each layer little by little. That is how I see Polish people, because they are quiet at the first. Then the more you get to know them, the more you start seeing different layers, different branches about them. Yeah, this is quite interesting to watch. I literally enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Sorry guys, my head is all around everywhere right now. And I will see you all in my next video. Jackie and Dobizenia. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.